Today I'm going to walk through how to start a YouTube channel. So the first step is by clicking on your profile pic, and then you want to go to settings. So right here your default is going to be account, and then you want to add or manage your channels. So here you want to create a new account, and this is like your current Gmail, but now you want to create a brand account, which is nice because it can be different from your personal account name. So if your name is John Smith, for your brand account you can create an entirely separate name that's super creative. So for the purpose of this run through, I'm going to use test. Okay, great. So your channel is created. To manage it, you can go to YouTube Studio. You can check out the videos that you've uploaded here. You can go to analytics, go to comments. But for the purpose of this video, we are going to make sure that the upload default is set to private. The reason behind this is that when you first publish a video, you want to make sure that it's on private just so you can test things out a bit, because if you set it to public and you have a lot of subscribers, your subscribers have received the notification that you uploaded something. So it just makes it a lot more simpler of a process if you just upload on private, check through things a couple times, and then manually set it to public. Save. Let's upload a YouTube video. So first click on Create, Upload Videos, choose your video, and then here you're going to wait for the video to process. Now the video I chose is only around 7 seconds, so it's going to load pretty quickly. But if you choose to upload a video that's 5 minutes, this could take around a couple hours for it to fully process. And on top of that, it's still going to take another couple of hours for the quality to load. So in the meantime, you can create your title. And if you're on a tight deadline, then you'd want to create your description just to make sure that you are saving time instead of waiting around. You can also begin designing your thumbnail. And because it's not fully processed, you can't see any of the thumbnail previews, but normally it'll appear right here. But a good practice is actually to take a photo and figure out what part of the video you'd like to screenshot, and then you can design it yourself in Photoshop or Illustrator. YouTube recently implemented this new section, and if you say that it's made for kids, then no one can comment on your video. That feature is disabled. So if you'd like to see comments, then you have to click No. And then down here, you can add any hashtags you want. So we're just going to say Bruin Creators, and then click on Next. Okay, so here you want to make sure that it's set on private, just because it's so early on in the process. You want to make sure that everything looks good, there aren't any mistakes, and that there aren't any mistakes in the video. Because if you set it to public and then press on Save, your video automatically goes public. So yes, be sure to make sure that it is set on private. You can save it then. And then you can check it by pressing on videos here. You can see that it's processing. You can also check it under your channel, videos, and then here it says private. So no one on the internet can see this other than yourself. One of the steps that you should take before publishing your video is by checking the quality. Now, I think I recorded this video in 1080p and it's only 6 seconds, so all of the quality levels appeared pretty quickly. But if we had a 5 to 10 minute video that was filmed on 4K, then it could take between 3 to 8 hours. So again, it could take a very long time. So after you waited for all of the levels to load, you can then go back to your video and then after checking everything else that you need to, you can finally set it to public. You can also schedule the video at a certain time and date that you'd like. This is effective if you'd prefer to get the most traffic at optimal times. So for example, if you want to publish on a weekday, then it would be best to schedule it sometime in the evening. If you'd like to publish it on a weekend, it's probably best to publish it in the morning or in the afternoon. After you set it on public, So once you're ready, you can click Save, and your video is now public. You can check this by going back to videos. You can see this icon here and verify it. You can also go by checking on your channel, and you'll see here that it says public. Congrats, we've published our first video together, and I hope that this tutorial was helpful.